Aloha, this is Ka'ili with Ukulele Puapua, and this is your technique of the week. We may want to mute the strings. That's another thing that people generally have a hard time with. There are two types of mutes. Number one, there's the palm mute, okay? So you can use the whole palm or just the blade of your palm, like, or you can use the entire palm like this. Now, make sure that when you're muting, generally speaking, you want to do this on a down strum. So you can go immediately after you strum, or you can go down, up, mute, down, up, mute. That is the drill I want you to do. Down, up, and then mute. You can do the regular down, up strum, or you can do your swing strum. So, and then your swing strum will sound like this. Go down, up, mute, and then up, down, up, or you can go down, up, mute, down, up, mute. Either one works. Make sure that when you're muting, you keep some semblance of this motion, this strumming motion there, no matter where you're strumming. Okay? Now, for that reason, you can also use your thumb. A lot of people don't know that. You can throw your thumb down instead of keeping it up when you're strumming pattern. If you throw your thumb down, you will mute the strings. Or you can swing it. Okay, so either one works just fine. I prefer the thumb because it uses that natural strumming motion that we've been developing this whole time. Now, I also prefer that because it's a lot easier to mute the strings with your thumb instead of the palm when you're down here. Okay? And now, when you're doing the mute, you're actually practicing for another strumming technique that is called either the chunk, which is Adrian Guerrero from Ukulele Underground, he calls it that. And it's a lot easier to say chunk in a strumming pattern than it is to say the original word, which is scratch. Now, if you're doing a scratch, all you want to do is you're going to mute the strings and play them at the same time. So if you're strumming and muting at the same time with your palm, I like to use these 3 fingers or these 2 fingers. Sometimes I'll just use the pointer finger, but basically I'm strumming and muting at the same time. The mute comes almost immediately after the strum. So if I go slowly, you'll hear a little bit of a strum and then a mute. So if you put it together, you'll get it. Okay, even if you mute beforehand, you'll get somewhat of a scratch. It's not going to be the same, but you're going to practice that, and you'll notice that the mute comes almost immediately after. Okay. Now, if I'm muting with the palm, that's cool. If I'm muting with the thumb, to me that's better because again I can use it down here. Watch this. All I'm doing is I'm strumming behind my thumb instead of in front of my palm. So I'm doing this. You can do the same thing here. I can use 3 fingers, 2 fingers, or 1 finger, doesn't matter. 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, doesn't matter. Okay? It's just whatever's comfortable to you, as long as your strumming motion is preserved. Because usually, again, the scratch, like the mute, is going to be on the down strum. Okay? Alright. You guys take care, aloha, and keep practicing.